Hi guys, it's MummaBia here, coming to you with another YouTube video on CivCraft 2.0. It is a sad occasion because this will be my last CivCraft video on version 2.0 because this filler phase is now over. I know, it's really, really sad. We made a lot of progress though, and we made a lot of friends, and we had a lot of fun. So it's been really, really good. But unfortunately, these phases are quite short and fast paced. So we did only get to participate in one war, in the final war. We did go up against a civ that did not have any players online, so we pretty much just walked in and demolished their buildings. So I guess it was kind of like a good break-in war for us. It was a good way of exposing ourselves to the whole mechanics of war, and so next phase we're going to be a little bit more prepared. So the reason I'm standing right now here in the farm is because, being my last video, I want to catch you up on where we're at. I am saying this is because you guys are going to need closure. You're going to be like, what happened to Benja's button? What happened to Benja's turtle? Because we changed our name to Benja's turtle. You're also going to be, what happened to, what are we called now? Where we're called, I can't even see it. We're now called Purple Monkey Dishwashers. Prior to that, I was going under another mod, Be a Miniland, Australia, Benja's Button, and Turtle, and then Benja's Turtle. So, you know, very, very confusing with living in this schizophrenic town. But anyways, I got sidetracked again. I keep doing that. I am really sorry. I promise I will do better next phase, which is actually starting in a few days time, so that's a little bit exciting too. So the point is I am giving you closure because I need it, and I'm sure you need it, probably more than me, of course. But I just want to show you on where we were at with our civ, what we built. We had done so much progress, and I recorded a few videos. I played more than I recorded, and now everything is pretty much obsolete, so there's no point showing it. So I thought I'd quickly do this video and show you the important buildings like our windmill. So I will tell you, this is definitely in the plot that I had always planned for it to be put on, which is the middle in between our three farms. But as you can see here, we had to take this farm away, and out the back we had to take that farm away as well. So the automatic water harvest actually stops at the windmill. So yeah, I kind of we had to get rid of those farms, which is a bit of a shame because we did lose all those extra farm plots, but that's all right. And I have another windmill over here, and the reason why I did that, crap, the reason why we did that was because these farms. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back up. Sorry, let me go back up because it's just not making any sense now. Okay, so these farms over here were actually not growing. There we go, there's the windmill in action because it's just like so super cool. It can see that there's plots to be planted. The farms over that side were actually growing to full harvest before the plants over this side had actually been sown, because we only had the one windmill in the middle. So what we've actually done, put another windmill over that side, so it seeds this side, that one seeds that side, and we were able to speed up the process a little bit. Because there are several levels going up, it does take a little while for the seeds to reach all the levels. It's a little bit slower than if you just had like a 1 level or a 2 level farm, but certainly nothing that we can't work with because the amount of time it took to harvest was insane. So down here we have like a little area that goes up to each windmill from our collection little bay here, where we had a very basic but very effective sorting system underway. Not very big. We didn't have a lot of stuff that needed to be sorted, but just so you know as well, from what I've heard from other people, is that if you have a ginormous farm, you need a ginormous sorting system. So so just bear that in mind. We've just got a little farm and a little basic system here. So moving on, what else do we have here? I think everything else is pretty much the same. Down this side, like we've got our trommel, we've got our old admin area. our quarry, our lab. We also have through here, I built a cottage. So we researched and were able to achieve building not only a windmill but a cottage as well. So the cottage, essentially, when you add in different things, like you add in potatoes or carrots or cane, depending on what it asks for, so depending on what you've upgraded to, and then depending on the area, the biome that you've built the cottage in, depends on the rewards that you get. So this one is in a temperate climate, so I'm getting hammers, but we do have some cottages, if I can get out, we do have some cottages in a cold biome, and that is actually producing beakers, which is amazing. So I think that we might have to really consider where we build our next civ to take advantage of the things like we can build granaries anywhere, and we can actually so just point to the granary, we can build our granaries on fire anywhere we want and we'll get hammers. If we build our quarries in the right biomes, we can get both redstone and lapis, and then we'll be able to complete the quests that are in the lab. So nothing else really new around here. We have our war camp here, we have our nether, we have our tree farm, and also behind that we have a warehouse as well, which I don't think we did before. Down here we had none of that has changed. That's all still the same. I did build this cow killing machine. That was a cow killing machine, but there's sheep in there. Anyway, the whole point was that there's sheep in there too. That was my chicken farm. The whole point was that you spawn the cows in the top here, and then they all collect down here, and then you just go and kill them, and then everything falls into the hoppers. The whole point with the chicken farm was to collect the eggs, but since we were creating so much wheat, we spawned cows and we ate beef, like here, instead of the reason why I did a chicken farm last phase was for pumpkin pie, which was really tasty. But we didn't eat it because we had beef. We had a lot of beef. So this is all still the same. We do have a lot of sheep around. I don't know who did it. Somebody just spawned a whole ton of sheep. So that's a little annoying. But anyways, our stable. I don't know if I showed you our stable before. This is our stable, and the other thing that we did do is that we did build 2 towns. So we have Benja's Qtopia, which I did do a video on, but I unfortunately did not release it because of the fact that by the time I got around to actually editing it, it was just way too late, and the whole point to the story was lost. But we built this town essentially for some newcomers. They graciously moved in to join us, but everything went to crap because they didn't have the appropriate levels to build their own town, so I had to build it myself, and then that just became useless and pointless because then they couldn't experience the actual whole experience for themselves. So the point of this town was because we are in a hot biome, as you can see there. So this particular quarry produces redstone, and the quarry that we have back at Benja's Turtle, or Dishwashing Purple Monkey Face, whatever we are called now, was producing lapis, and then we were able to do our quests in the lab. So we did protect this town with an arrow tower. We did start growing it with a granary and a farm. But ultimately, the really cool thing is that this trading post here is actually incense. And I don't know if you recognize it, but this is where I got shot by a skeleton. This is where I actually did my mission videos and I got stuck. Run away. This is the actual same location, so that's pretty cool. But then the other building that we did build, I don't know what that means. You can't see that. I just got an error. Okay, so we are just coming back from a slight technical difficulty as the world loads up. I just wanted to let you know that we had built for the first time a trading outpost trading post. I'm not quite sure. It's a trading something or other. So, ow. So because we have our trade post here, or a trading outpost, whichever one is, whatever it's called, we have to build this this trading outpost to collect the goodies that are being sold by the post, and those goodies are incense, which means that from this chest, yes Piggy, this chest, we are able to collect incense. So there are a whole ton of trade goods out there that do different things and that are available in different biomes. So read the wiki, have a look at what's available, and that could actually make have an influence on where you end up building your town hall when you first start. So definitely check it out, and that concludes our quick tour of Qtopia. There is a building over there. I've not seen that before. There's a nether portal out here. Who built a nether portal out here in Qtopia? Wasabi face. Why? Why build a nether portal in Qtopia? Let's have a look at what's going on. We actually, I really wish I could do a video on the nether. We really got into the nether this phase for the first time in like ever. Like, we'd been to the nether, of course, but we'd not actually really done much with it. But this phase we did a lot, and unfortunately none of that was recorded. So next phase, I'll definitely do a video on the nether for you, so that you know how that all works and what you can do there. So the town hall is exactly the same. This is just a second village town. This is a second town for the civilization of purple monkey dishwashers. So the other town that we built was Benjaville. Wasabi built this particular town again for the climate. It is a cold climate, or it's bordering on a cold climate. This did not spawn because of the cold. It actually spawned because somebody decided to let loose a whole bunch of what are they called, golems, and so we ended up with, like, we were overrun by golems for quite a while. But this particular town was crucial in our war, because we ended up using it to get through to our rival. That's going to take too long. To get through to the civ that we were warring against. Oh, here they are. These are all the golems. I don't have access. So the golems all spawned in here. And this is a vodka bar. So we have all our goodies here. Anyway, this is another cottage, as you can tell. I don't have permissions to it. But this one, being in a cold climate, I'm pretty sure we're in a cold climate. Nope, we're in the plains, so this is a temperate climate as well. Oh god! That was weird. I thought I was trapped for a second there. But the whole point to Benjaville was to help us produce beakers and all that kind of stuff with cottages. Also to generate more farms. So we were able to build some additional farms here using our excellent windmill. And these have also just recently been harvested. And we have carrots in this one. So the windmill actually produces carrots, or spits out carrots, I should say, which is awesome. And then over here we do have another farm, which we've still got specialists on here. I don't know why they haven't, maybe they're not done anything because there's no, I thought they only did wheat, but anyway. So anyway, these are additional farms here for you to know. So yes, you can grow carrots and potatoes using your windmill. And again, it's just a simple case of inserting your goodies in here. So that is pretty much Benjaville. So that is that. So yes, we have a lot of arrow towers. We built some cannon towers and all that kind of stuff as well. We had a whole heap of fun this phase. We managed to to progress so far, which is just really, really awesome. So guys, we are in the above ground section. So much work had been done up here, and now because we've moved on, it's a little bit neglected. We had some griefers come through and they sort of just destroyed a few things. I guess that's what they would do in real life. We do have a swimming pool though. That's kind of cool. We have a crying arrow tower, which is really, really sad. Our tree farm still exists, as does our old, somehow kept town hall that has been griefed. They took our throne and they took all the chests. Nothing was in the chest, so it doesn't really matter. Up here, though, we did build a few more buildings. So an interesting building that, again, we only created for the first time is our mob spawning building. What's it called again? It's like a mob gutter or something like that. Basically, this building will spawn a specific mod based on the biome that you're in. Now, we're in the extreme hills biome, as you can see on the top left of my screen. So we are spawning zombies, and if you check out the wiki, it'll tell you what other biomes spawn other mobs. So again here, when we moved into Avengers button, which was actually Australia back then, there was another trade post here, which is silk. The name's gone, but that's silk. So we built another trade outpost. If I've got them around the wrong way, I'm sorry. I should just look it up, but who cares? And this one actually spawns silk, or collects silk, and silk means that you are invisible. So it is actually quite fun because then you're able to sneak up on people. Now I'm wearing armor, so that's a little sneaky. But if I eat it, and then I've disappeared, and so therefore, if I take off my armor, you can't see me at all. And I don't know how to maneuver myself because it's like weird and backwards. Oh no, down a hole. Oh no, forward. Maybe if I go that way. There we go. No. What the? Up. Oh god, I don't know what I'm doing. I can't. There I am. Okay, now I know where I am. So now I'm back. It only gives you like 30 seconds worth of spawn. But anyway, let's put my armor back on because I'm naked. Okay, that's better, and I can't play in that view. So the other thing that we have up here are the cottages that I mentioned, and these cottages are definitely in a cold biome, so I can show you that they produce beakers. So yes, so we have beakers, and again, like it takes like your cane and your carrots and your taters and stuff like that. I'm not going to bother with it. I did do a few quests the other day, but it was mainly because I wanted to actually give all my stuff away. I just want to show you this hole. I'm really, really proud of this hole. Because this whole mountain was made out of gravel, I wanted a lot of flint. So I had enchanted in the library a Fortune 3 spade, and it gave me 1 or 2 pieces of flint per block of gravel, and I never got one single block of gravel in my inventory. It was amazing. So we made like a whole double chest of arrows in which we could go into war with it, which was really, really cool. This farm here is above the farms downstairs, so we were hoping to go up a few more levels. We sort of figured that it was a waste to keep mining through downstairs, so that we decided to go up instead. But basically all that happened, and we went to war and all this other sort of quick changes went down, and we had this issue with the windmill in the middle and all that. So we ended up just going the easy way out and built new farms. Woo! There goes my stomach. So this farm, which Slime Puppy built because he's amazing, is just another wheat farm. It has its own collection system as well. We do have 2 layers, so we have we're sort of, I don't know, I guess that's kind of like the layers that we're missing that way. But there's only one windmill. There's only like one row. It's like one row of 3, and we have a single windmill that's actually feeding it, and it is actually feeding it through an elevator system, so that the seeds go up into the windmill from the collection system down the bottom, which is really, really cool as well. Works really well because it is a small farm. I think if you were doing it on a larger scale, you might run into some troubles. The other cool thing that we have is another farm out the back. Oh god, there's so many mobs. Oh god, spider, zombie, spider, zombie, die. Witch, I don't like witches, and I don't like creepers, and there's more spiders. Oh, where am I going? Okay, oh my god, I'm gonna get trapped. Ow! Let me out. Ow, let me out. Okay. So we have another farm out here. Now we didn't quite get to the second level, but we at least did the bottom level. And this is carrots and potatoes. So as you can see, that we have carrots and potatoes, and they are being fed by this particular windmill here. I did actually have some fun the other day because the phase is over, so there's not a lot else to do. So I did have some fun the other day with creating the world's biggest sugarcane farm. I should have done this from the very start, basically, but I guess I was lazy. I don't know. There's way too many mobs for my likings. So I'm just going to go to the middle of the farm. All I did was I just it was a lake. It was a big lake of water. So I just put dirt down, put sugarcane down, covered up all the water with half slabs. Horsey, because then oh my god, it's gonna blow up my farm. Ow. Okay, I'm a going. You get the gist. Anyway, that's it. I just run into my faux town hall. I wonder if they'll follow me into my faux town hall. Whee! So anyway, guys, this is the end of another phase. I'm gonna pretend I still have a throne. This is the end of another phase, no, I really appreciate your watching my videos. I really appreciate the time that you've taken out to actually care, I guess. This is my first time doing YouTube. It's my first time on CivCraft making it so far, which is super exciting. I really did want you guys to come along on that journey with me, but unfortunately I haven't quite got the hang of this whole YouTube thing yet. So next phase, I'm hoping that I'll be a lot better at that, and I'm hoping that you'll stick around too. So please subscribe to my channel. Please like this video. So thank you again, and thank you everybody else on the server for putting up with me and having yourselves put on YouTube without your knowledge. And thank you to some of the big guys. I'd like to thank God. I'd like to thank Ostrich Man. I'd like to thank Benja and Pepsi and Presto. I would also like to thank Pro and Hale and Ari and Mingo. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mingo, that you left us, but thank you anyways for all your help this phase. And who else do I have? Oh, Coolster, you guys were around for a while. All the people that were in my Civ, so Retro and BC, who just disappeared, but BC, thanks for joining us. Definitely to the noobs that joined us, Slime Puppy and Toad. I want to say Toadacious. It's not. It was actually Toadicus, and I've been saying his name wrong, so I'm really sorry, Toadicus, but they're still going to think that you're Toadacious. In my mind, I'll say Toadacious in my mind, but thank you, Toadicus and Slime Puppy, for all your help this phase, and a very big thank you to Wasabi Face. So Wasabi Face mainly for putting up with me as well. So he has been in a lot of my videos, the poor guy. It's been a blast. Really appreciate it, and yes, bye bye from the purple monkey dishwashers Kappa. See you guys next phase.